Peggy Beatty here. Yes, Mike, I started.
Is that how you started? Oh, I hate that. Take two. Cut.
I hate that.
The only thing I hate worse than enthusiasm is fake enthusiasm.
And that was. You just said I had the funnest name to say.
You do. It is. Peggy Beatty. It's
Peggy
fun
Beatty
to say.
here. So anyways, I'm at One Night Stands with Mike Green. Hi.
Hey.
And Leslie and Paul. You gotta say your last
Tabakis.
Tabakis. Thank you.
I know their last name. I know everything about them. How many times have they been married? How long have they been married? I mean,
How long
43
have you
years.
been married?
almost 40.
Oh,
Almost
shit.
40. Because every week, the headliner asks them how long they've been married. Every week. I'm telling you, because they sit up front.
And we're old.
They look like each other, and so every week they stand out to the headliner, and the headliner asks them how long they've been married. Every week.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So they are regulars, by the
That's
way.
right.
The people don't
We are
know.
regulars.
And
Yeah.
comics love them
Yeah, they're the great.
because you can look out. You got a bunch of regulars, which is cool.
Yeah.
we
as
do.
hell.
We probably have 15 or 20 people that come.
I got their
religiously,
names.
Very religious. Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Walkers. Steve.
That's not their real last name.
Oh, it's not.
No. But they walk here from across the street. And so somebody started calling them the Walkers. And then one of our servers says,
That's hilarious.
they said to them, "We guys are the Walkers, right?" And they're like, "No, we're not." And our server didn't know they weren't the Walkers.
Oh my
That's
God, that's
funny.
funny.
How did I get? I don't even remember how I got
I
that.
don't know
I
that.
don't know.
Steve and Dragon Lady.
Steve, never say Dragon Lady was this lady who came in. The first time she came in, she was a total bitch to me and Stan. And so Stan started calling her the Dragon Lady. But then she became a regular, and she got really nice after a while because Stan told me you got to compliment them.
Oh.
He goes, you got to compliment people like that, and they'll get nicer. And so he complimented her constantly, and now she comes in. She's the sweetest lady in the world.
Oh, that's.
But I don't even know her real name.
And then there's Laura,
I still
Dr.
call her
John,
Dragon Lady.
Yeah,
Laura
we
and
know
Dr.
that.
Yeah.
John, yeah.
Becky, Chad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Becky and Chad.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's
So-
it. That's
Well,
our
and
regulars.
Mom.
Oh,
and
Mom.
Oh, yeah, I
Mom,
forgot about them.
Gary, yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. All right.
Mom
See,
and
I
Karen,
covered
yeah.
all the.
Yeah, we have regulars.
Who has regulars? Nobody.
do.
I know. I mean,
It's
Ridley's
Waterford.
don't.
They do. They have a couple. They have some. Yeah.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you ruined that.
Well,
So how
our
did-
regulars are really irregular.
Yeah.
So how long Stan's been here now?
Since 2018, October of 2018.
Wow.
So whatever that is, 8 years, 7.5 years.
How'd you meet Stan?
I met Stan in like 1989. He used to come
Oh.
to the old Comedy Castle on Woodward, and he would come, and I talked to him a few times then. And over the years, he's a big fan of comedy. He's been all over the world seeing stand-up, and
Really?
he loves stand-up comedy. And he, even in Florida this week, he went and saw shows, and and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So yeah, he loves.
Has he
stand-up
done it?
comedy. No.
No.
No. He got on stage once during the drag queen show, which was unbelievably weird. It was so weird, and the drag queen got offended, and he was wearing like, I think he was dressed up like a woman, and he stood in the corner and went like this, and it was creepy as hell. Yeah, so we don't allow him on stage anymore.
And why here? Why in Waterford?
Well, Stan's here.
Oh, he lives here.
He
Oh,
lives
okay.
here. He has, I don't know how many buildings, like 30 buildings, and this is one of the buildings he owned.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so that's why Waterford.
Oh, that's good. I mean, it's cool here.
Yeah.
Kinda,
We like it.
yeah. Do you get pissed off when other comics do other clubs?
No, never. I don't believe in it. Like a lot of clubs get pissed off, but for me, when I was on the road and when I was working, like let's say I was working Joey's in Livonia, if I had a great set, people would come up to me and say, "When can we see you next?"
Yeah.
And I would say, well, you could see me at the Comedy Castle in 5 months, or you could see me here, or at this time, or that time.
Right.
So I don't think it hinders people from coming out. I don't. And Mark and I, Mark managed me for 15 years. I was a regular there for I don't know, 38 years,
Oh, wow.
37 years.
Yeah.
I was a regular there, and we're like, I call him one of my best friends in comedy. And when this opportunity came up, he was training me to run the Comedy Castle.
Oh,
And
wow.
but he wasn't going to retire for about 5 years, and I wanted to get off the road. I had done it for, at that time, maybe 35 years, and I was
Yeah.
tired of being on the road, and so he was like grooming me to take over the club. Then Stan called Mark and said, hey, I'm opening a club in Waterford, do you want to be partners? And Mark said, nah, I'm getting ready to retire, I don't want to be partners.
Oh, yeah.
And then so a week later, Stan called him again and said, hey, will you at least book the club? Do you mind booking the club? And Mark said, my least favorite part of this whole thing is booking the club. So,
Is it a pain in the ass?
yeah, it's as bad as stand-up. It's as bad as bombing. Like I thought that side was bad, and I find out this side's just as bad. Like it's equally as bad. So Mark said, well, give me a while, let me think about it. And Mark came to me, asked me if I would be interested, and I met with Stan. I met him at Buffalo Wild Wings, and he said, come over and look at this building. And I looked at the building, and it was awful. There was like an inch worth of smoke on the walls. There was the smoke eaters that are in the showroom were dripping puddles of nicotine in the middle of that dance floor. It was disgusting.
What was it before?
And it was Eagles Hall, an
Oh.
old Eagles Hall. And so, and the bars were just all trashed, the walls were trashed, everything was trashed. And I was like, I don't know, this is gonna take a lot of work. He's like, I'll do the work. He said, you tell me how you want it to be.
Oh,
And so I said, well, the first thing is you don't have enough parking. I go, there's maybe parking for 35, 40 cars. I go, where are you gonna park? And he's like, well, I'm gonna level the back lot and I'm gonna put gravel down. And I left here and I thought, there's no frickin' way that he's doing this, you know? Because I made a bunch of changes. He had the sound room in the back of the room, and I wanted it in the front of the room next to the stage, and I wanted to be able to walk in from backstage, like at the Comedy Castle. I wanted the seating to be like Juniors in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I wanted this back lounge to be like Hilarities in Cleveland, and I said, this is exactly how I want it. I want it like this. And then I left there, and I thought I was not going to hear from him again. I thought maybe he was just picking my brain. And a week later, he called me. He said, "Hey, come on out again. Let's meet again." We ate at Buffalo Wild. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. We met again. We came over here, and he had already leveled the back lot, put the gravel down. He had moved the sound room, and he was like, "How tall do you want the stage?" And I was like, "Well, I would say like a foot shorter than the Comedy Castle." He's like, "Okay," and that was all I asked about it. And then when I came back the next time, he had gone to the Comedy Castle, watched a show, marked with a chalk line how tall their stage was on his pants. He came here.
Really?
Yeah, this is the story he tells. And he made it 1 foot shorter than the Comedy Castle. So, I mean, yeah. And the great thing about our club is we have a clear sight line anywhere in the showroom. So
That's
it.
awesome.
And we got a great sound system. We put in a $25,000 sound system and you know, state-of-the-art lighting and all that. So.
And your crew is so good.
Right. And with
Don't you
them,
think?
we do, you know, we have the tablets where when they order drinks, it shows up at the bar immediately. And our servers mostly just take the orders. And then we have runners who run the drinks out. So we can usually serve each customer if we need to about 3 times during the course of an hour-and-a-half show.
That's
And get
pretty
tabs out if everything goes right.
Yeah.
If everything goes right, we can get the tabs out and all that, and maybe 3 drinks per customer in an hour and a half.
Nice. So how did you guys start like first day, or when did you guys start coming?
I've saved a bunch of old tickets from here, and the first one I can find is for Bill Bushart.
Oh, yeah.
In like 2019.
Okay.
But I don't know if that
That
was
was like the beginning of 2018?
Yeah, I think so.
But we also saw Gallagher.
We saw Gallagher, and I don't know if Gallagher was before that or after that.
That would have been after.
Okay.
Gallagher was after.
Okay.
Well, we had been going to the Holly Hotel, and then they stopped doing comedy while they renovated, and we needed someplace to see comedy, and we figured we'd give it a try, and we got hooked.
Do you remember how you guys found us?
Driving back and forth.
Just driving back and forth.
Oh,
Oh.
okay,
It's on our way to
Because it's like-
everywhere, so.
okay.
It's like, when's this comedy place open, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just from seeing the sun.
But now you got a big sign that says comedy.
Now
Club
we
on
do.
it.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and you see the letters on the building, we put the big comedy club
Yeah,
letters on the
yeah,
building.
that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Now you don't miss it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was kind of hard before, right?
Oh,
Pe-
yeah,
People
we're-
miss the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
to
driveway.
turn in,
Some
but
people
they
still
don't
miss it,
the
I
building.
guarantee
I
you.
I do too.
I've been here a million times, I still do it.
Well, the hard part is, you're doing what, 55
Yeah,
out there?
yeah.
I mean, you're going pretty good, and, you
And all
know,
of a
when you
sudden
see
it's
it, you're
there.
like, oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, you don't wanna get rear-ended, so.
Any of your servers ever try to do stand-up?
Servers, no, but our door guys, we have a thing here where whenever somebody applies for a job here, they're always like, oh, by the way, I wanna do stand-up. Like,
Oh,
the door
yeah,
guys are
yeah.
always like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to do stand-up. I'm like, well, yeah, that makes sense. But Cam Rowe, was,
Oh, I
a
didn't
door
know
guy.
that.
Really? I
Really?
didn't know that.
You don't remember Cam
No,
being
I
a door
don't know
guy?
that.
Yeah,
No, I
Cam
don't.
was
Jeez,
a door
how
guy.
could you forget him?
Head
I know.
Richards, Head Richards was a door
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
that's how we met
We-
him,
we
yeah.
love it.
Dylan Elkins
Yeah,
was
Dylan, yeah.
a door guy here. And,
Oh, wow.
yeah, so, but Mike, our permanent,
Yeah.
long-standing,
Yeah.
wants nothing to do.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
will not do an
I see him
offstage.
trying.
He won't do an offstage announcement. Nothing. When it comes to being on the microphone, he's like, "You do it. I'm not doing it."
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
He's on a trip, right?
He is on
Yeah.
a trip. Yep.
How cool is it that you guys let him do that? I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Well.
What are you gonna do, right?
Yeah. We let him do it after he told us he was doing it.
And fortunately, there was the perfect person who, was looking for something probably short-term, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really? I forgot his
Lance.
name.
Lance. Yeah. Lance owns.
Messy Aces.
Messy Aces, a barbecue truck, and so he's super busy in the summer, but we needed him and he filled right in and
Oh,
doing a great
cool.
job. Yeah.
That's cool.
We have a tight knit family.
You
our,
do.
our servers and all that.
Yeah.
Your open mic is cool. It's on at twice a month.
Man, our open mic is getting like
I know.
electric. Like
I
it's
love
so
it.
good in this room. This is where we do it in this room, and it's this low ceiling and everybody's shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
When it gets going, it can really go well.
Yeah.
And it fills
Did you have a
up.
blast doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I filled in for Charles Hill twice.
that's right.
Charles is awesome.
Yeah, Charles is a good dude.
God, he's so funny.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, and I can't ask you local comics because if you say someone, it'll devastate all the rest of
Everyone
us.
else, Right.
But who's your favorite so far that you've seen of
the
not
national
local,
comics?
national?
I mean, all time?
Yeah,
That here, that we've seen.
yeah, here.
Oh, here? Wow. Greg Morton's really good.
We've
Okay.
seen him 3 times.
He's
Yeah.
really
Monster,
funny.
yeah.
He puts
Yes.
on a great show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I've never seen it.
There's been a couple other ones that, wow,
Yeah.
I'm hurting as I'm walking out because I've been laughing so hard.
Yeah.
But that's a good sign.
But Greg Morton just
Yeah.
jumps to my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we would see him anytime he comes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And it's just the whole show of it. Like he's you know,
He's really good.
and a good dude, just the nicest guy.
Doesn't
Oh,
that help?
We
Yeah.
got lucky.
Yeah.
I think the second time we saw him was on a Thursday night, and he loved the small crowd that was there. And I swear he didn't want to stop. I think you guys really wanted to go home, and he just kept going.
Yeah, he was over 2 hours. It was unbelievable.
hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
He pulled out everything. It was great.
Yeah.
DJ Sandu is another one that we really like.
Oh yeah, you guys
I
love
really
DJ.
like
Yeah.
him.
DJ's a good dude.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Yeah. So what was your favorite? Do you know what to say?
My favorite comedian
Yeah.
that we ever had?
I don't know if you could say it.
Me. I'm like, I
Well, that's my favorite.
That's the right answer,
don't know.
yeah.
No, I don't know. Bill Bushard. I
Oh, yeah.
always think there's certain guys in this business where you look at them and you go, how is this guy not famous?
Yes.
Like there are a few comics.
You're one of them
And
too.
I feel like maybe there was a time in my career when that was true, but not so much now. But to me, Bill Bushard just crushes.
Yeah, he does.
Melvin Bender,
Yes.
Yes.
destroys.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
really good too.
Simply Chanel to me.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
One of the funniest people in the world that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
And these
Yeah.
people are just absolute killers.
Yeah.
But it's comedy's gotten really regional. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. It used to be a national thing.
Yeah.
And now it's not.
Yeah.
Now there's Midwestern comics, comics out west, there's comics out east, there's Southern comics, and there's some
Yeah.
pockets in between. I know Houston or Austin's a
Austin.
hotbed now.
Yeah.
But it's gotten real regional. But it used to be national, and these people have better opportunities, I think, to have celebrity, but not anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but Bill, like to me, I've asked him 20 times. I'm like, you don't have any national TV? You haven't done national TV? And he's like, no. And then I got him a thing, or offered him a thing a little while back, and he wasn't interested. He's like, I don't.
It's just not what
He's
it
just-
is.
he's
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
And I'm totally cool with that because over the years people always ask me, what do you want to accomplish in this business? And I was like, I think I'm there. Like, I had a great family, I had a nice house, I had nice cars, and I was happy. And
And you
I
made
wasn't-
money out of it.
Yeah, I did great. I mean, I made a great living at it for many, many years, and I don't want any more than that.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
Well, and from the point of view of somebody who comes and watches them, I don't want to go to Royal Oak Theater or Little Caesars or any of these places to see a comic. We can see people here for
Right.
less.
Yeah.
For less money, we don't have to pay $100 to sit and be really far away, and they're funny.
Yeah.
They are.
Just because you haven't heard a comedian doesn't mean they're.
Oh no, and that's
You
one
know?
thing I wish people understood.
Yeah,
Is,
yeah.
is just because you haven't, they don't have to be famous to be funny. Like that's the thing. We sell tickets for these big names or people who have bigger names in the business, and they take 80% of the door, and they come in and we sell all these tickets, and sometimes they're half as funny
Yep.
as some of the
Yeah.
comics that we have that do regular shows.
Yeah. So, everybody, a lot of comics would like to know, how do you determine who's gonna host, who's gonna feature, who's gonna headline locally?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of stand-up.
Yeah, I know.
And so I like an MC to be friendly and new, new at
Mhm.
stand-up and trying to figure out the ropes. But now every MC thinks he's a middle act, every middle act thinks they're a headliner, and every headliner thinks they should be on TV.
It's the
So,
world we live in.
and that's just what I deal with every day. Every time I say, can you MC this weekend, they go, well, I'm really a middle act. I go, okay, well, I'm asking you if you can MC. So if you can find somebody who will middle you, then go ahead. But
Yeah.
I just, I trust nobody else is involved. I mean, Stan will pass some comedians if I show him. He'll be like, oh, I love them. Let's move them up. But for the most part, it's me, and I watch a lot of stand-up. I try to watch every show here. I try to sit in the back of the room and watch at least one
Yeah.
entire show, and I try to stay connected with the local comics. And if you're emceeing and you don't feel like you should be emceeing, then get funnier. That's
Yeah.
what I say. I go, that's how I moved up. I never
Yeah.
asked one person to move me up in my life. I never went to a club owner and said I should be the middle act.
Yeah.
What I did was I killed so hard that they had to move me up.
Right.
And that's what you do. That's how you move up.
Undeniable.
Just crush and be
Yeah.
undeniable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep going to open mics and fine tuning.
That's right. That's it.
Well, Mike also you come in the open mic too. I've seen you hire a couple of
Always,
hosts.
yeah, stick my
too.
head in all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
And I book
Yeah.
comedians out of here a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, this last open mic, I think I booked like 6 acts.
You booked us.
Yeah, I booked
Yeah.
you guys, yeah.
Yeah. We might offend you. I had to put that in there.
That's right. The We Might Offend You tour. They're gonna be here this summer. You're gonna see them on your
We'll be
summer
there.
pass.
We'll be
So
there.
it should be fun. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Very excited.
But
Let's
be
see.
careful, they might offend you.
Well-
Yeah. Oh, we will.
We aren't easily offended.
I know. Thank
That's
God.
be the name of your tour. We're the We Aren't Easily Offended audience.
You guys don't get offended. Very.
No,
Not
nothing.
really.
There are some things I find not funny sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Like, yeah.
I don't think you bring anybody in here who is offensive.
Well, I mean, I try not to, but we've had some people where I'm like, oh gosh, you know.
Yeah.
Like I stepped in here one night, and one of the open micers, you guys were sitting right here,
Yeah.
and he called you. He said you guys look like Adam and Eve.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember
Yeah.
who the comic
No, I
was?
can't remember, but yeah.
And I was like, oh God, I hope that didn't offend them, but it's freaking hilarious.
When,
Like, but that's
Why
what
would I look like this if I don't want to be
when
picked
people
on? you know?
say stuff to us, we're never, we've never been offended
No,
by
of
anything
course.
someone has
Right.
said to us because we know it's not meant to
No,
be
Yeah.
offensive.
right, no.
You know, I mean, there might be some humor that crosses the line. I really haven't heard any. If there was something that to me crossed, I just wouldn't laugh.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's all.
That's
yeah, it's
what
not
we
funny,
love.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She doesn't stand
That
up.
night
Yeah.
you were talking about, that was open season on us. We
Yeah, well,
all
that happens, right?
night long. Because everybody's sitting in here, they see what everybody else says. It's
Yeah.
working, so.
Oh, yeah.
so let's just
You
keep
go.
Plus,
going.
we're
And
comfortable
that's fine.
with
Yeah,
you.
they're great.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, they're good sports, and they answer all
Yeah.
the questions. That's the thing, they're a trained audience member.
Yeah.
Like, they know not to say too much.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. When-
Oh,
when
but
you're-
I remember one night, so I forget what happened in the main room, but something, like they were asking very personal
Yeah.
questions about maybe your sex life or something like that.
Oh,
And it
really?
I was like, holy, do you remember? Do you know what
I
I'm talking
do
about?
remember, and it was, yeah. It
I was like, man, we're learning a lot about Paul and Leslie.
Shit, I wish I was
It
there.
didn't really go, but it was more than what's
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah, you're right. It was deeper than usual.
Yeah. Usually it's very glasses over. And,
How
and
have
the
you been
comics are
married?
not
How'd you
expecting
meet?
us. Yeah, like Bushard will ask him, he's not expecting us to answer his questions.
No,
Yeah,
right.
right, yeah.
I try to explain that to the audience sometimes. I go, you know, a lot of these are hypothetical questions. Like, you're just supposed to, they're or what's that called?
Yeah. Rhetorical.
Rhetorical
Yeah.
questions. I go, yeah, but we had an audience member last week around a table, and they were just chatty and loud and
Yeah.
obnoxious. And I asked her 3 times. I'm like, man, you gotta quit yelling out. And she looked at me like I was an idiot,
Yeah.
like I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, I'm telling you, you gotta quit. And it's just crazy. It's crazy that people don't get it.
So what happened? I saw that video of the people making out. There was a couple making out, and Mike, the
door
door
guy.
guy, threw him out.
Oh, that wasn't for making out. They were doing something. Yeah.
Oh, I think they were making out.
No, Mike wouldn't have thrown him out for a kiss.
Well, the
We don't throw people out for kissing.
I mean, if they were vaping or something, they would have been.
No. If it's the incident I was thinking of, no, they were being really awful, like awful. And then Mike had to carry a guy outside. The guy took a swinging stand.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, it happens all the time. It's
It
part of the
does?
business. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's a problem, right? It is. Okay. Can we get... I'm so sorry. Guys, can we do something? We tried so hard. You know? We really tried. Shut him.
We had a lady get on stage one night dressed all in pink. And it's on, if you look up Comedy Karen on YouTube, you can see it. It got out of control. She got on stage. The comic let her on stage. It was Steve, British guy, Steve Hurst. I think it's Steve Hurst. And she was like, I'm just so glad we could all get together after COVID. And I'm like, I just love all of you. And he's like, okay, all right, thanks. And she's like, no, I have more to say. I think that... And she just went on and on and on. So finally we're like, hey, come on, we gotta get you up. And she wouldn't leave the stage, wouldn't give him back the mic. So finally he got the mic back, and one of our door guys was like just helping her off stage. And she started saying, I'm being touched in ways I don't want to be touched. And she's like, ladies, don't let any men touch you in ways you don't want to be touched. And it turned into this crazy video. Well, some guy was filming for something. The headliner was filming for something. So he videoed, the whole thing was caught on tape. And it somehow wound up on TMZ's
Oh, wow.
website. Yeah,
wow.
Just on their website, not on the show, but on their website. And but yeah, it got a ton of
We
views.
missed
Is that good for business?
Yeah, that's good for business. We had a crazy thing here in the open mic. A guy lost his fantasy football league, and so his friends, the loser of the fantasy football league, had to do an open mic, and his friends wrote the set for him.
Is that
They
the
wrote
guy we
the
saw?
jokes for him.
Oh, wow.
And
That's the
so-
one where I didn't understand anything that he was saying.
Maybe
and
that was
I didn't
it.
know how it was
Maybe that-
funny, and his friends all sat back there laughing their butts off.
they wrote it. Yeah, they wrote it, and he had to go up and do it.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I was on there.
it went
I was the
viral.
host.
Like there's 750,000 views online of it. Yeah.
I just figured I was too old and I didn't get the
Right,
humor.
no.
I,
Yeah.
you know, I
They were
didn't know
super
that
young.
was the story behind it
Yeah.
Oh,
either.
that's
Oh, it went
funny.
crazy. Like it's got,
That's
I think it has like 750,000 views.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm on there. I'm viral.
You're viral. Well,
That's why I'm sitting over here.
that's why I took antibiotics.
All right, I think we're done.
That's easy.
Oh,
See,
that was
wasn't it?
easy.
You get any
Painless.
advice for comics?
Get on stage as often as you can. If you're on a milk crate with a Mr. Microphone in the basement in front of your family, just keep getting on stage as often as you can. And the older you get, the more material you'll get because you'll live more life and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And don't ask to move up. Be funny enough to move up.
And don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Because the people, like this is what I have, I'm telling you.
It's true.
We have a lot of comedians that can sell tickets, but maybe aren't funny. We have a lot of comedians that are super funny, but don't sell tickets. We have a lot of comedians who sell drinks, but don't sell tickets or aren't funny. I mean, we have all this. It's a rare thing to find a comedian who can sell tickets, sell drinks, and put butts in seats. I mean, and be funny, and more important than all of that is be nice to our staff.
Yeah.
Because we had Gallagher in, and he was a dick to our staff,
Yeah.
and we don't want that either. So, we want to, sell tickets so we can stay open.
Yeah.
That's it.
But Sledge-O-Matic in the parking lot was pretty amazing.
Yeah, until he told everybody to go home,
Yeah.
and
What, you
half of them
gotta-
hadn't paid their tabs.
What
No!
Yeah.
Oh, no!
happened? Tell
Yeah.
us what happened.
Oh, my.
I had Gallagher here, and it's a little bit of a story, but so the first thing that happened was he came in at like 4:30 in the afternoon, even though the show wasn't until 7:30. It was on a Thursday night. He had sold about 250 tickets, and when he got here, he started like picking the place apart. He told me, "Who set up this piece of shit room?"
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, I did. And he's like, yeah, you fucking club owners don't know anything about this. And I was like, well, I did stand up for 40 years. I
Yeah.
got a pretty good idea how all this works. And he wanted all the chairs turned towards the stage because he said that people didn't know they were allowed to turn the chairs. So I was like, all right. So I had my staff move all the chairs facing towards the stage. Then he wanted the whole front row to move back. And I didn't
Really?
understand that. I like to have them up close, but he wanted them further back. Then he said, I don't need any opening acts. I don't want anything. I go, right then they're open. The middle act walked in. It was Ziggy Klett. And Ziggy was like, I got booked to be the middle act. And I go, well, he doesn't want a middle act. And he's like, yeah, if I have a middle act, I'm not going on. So I'm like, well, I better go call the agent, because Ziggy had just driven an hour to be here, and he was promised money. So I went to the office and called the agent, and the agent said, no, we booked Ziggy, he's supposed to go up, but if he doesn't want him, don't use him. And when I walked back into the showroom, Ziggy was at one door, and Gallagher was at the other door, and Ziggy said, and that's why you're a washed up motherfucker that can't sell out Waterford on a Thursday. And I was like, okay, no opening act. I'm not doing an opening act. So then Gallagher says, I need a bathroom. I gotta put a kibasa in my pants. And I was like, what? He goes, it's a bit I do. I gotta put a kibasa in my pants. And it was like 5:30. And I'm like, well, it's 5:30 and you don't go on until 7:30. Maybe hold off on the kibasa. He's like, no, I'd like to take care of it now. So he went in the bathroom at 5:30 and put a kibasa in his pants. He didn't pull it, it was his closer. So he didn't pull it out until 8:30. But that was in there. He had a kibasa in his pants for 3 hours.
Oh my God.
So he tells me our Coke sucks. It's not crispy enough. And he's just giving me all this stupid shit and being a dick. So I just yes sir him to death. Yes sir, whatever you need, blah blah blah. I even asked him. I had opened for him at Kellogg Arena in 1989. When it was sold out Kellogg Arena when it was like at the height of his fame, and I opened for him. I asked him about that. He didn't remember it. Didn't remember me, and I didn't blame him. You know, that's understandable. But just I was trying to make a connection with him.
Right.
Well, the show goes on. He doesn't want our pre-show video. No pre-show video. He wants them sitting in silence before the show because he doesn't want them laughing until he gets up there.
Oh, we need to know when to go to the bathroom.
Right,
Sure,
I
video
know.
is very
Yeah,
important.
because when the dog comes on, they take turns going to the bathroom. And I know this
Yeah.
because I've seen them do. They tag team it, but anyway.
It's very important.
I've seen videos of it, unfortunately.
So he does the show, it goes fine, but I told him before the show, because he was not allowed to smash in here. We have a $15,000 light bar and a $20,000 sound system. We're not gonna
Right,
wipe
yeah.
watermelon juice off of our brand new club. So he says, well, as long as I can take them out in the parking lot. I go, if you take them in the parking lot, you have to tell them at the end, they have to go in and settle up their tabs. I go, it's imperative that you tell them, please go back in and settle up your tabs. So he takes them out in the parking lot. They're smashing shit with water, with his Sledge-O-Matic, and there's watermelon juice and guts all over, and I don't know, a peanut butter jar. He did eventually take his sausage out to fuck the peanut butter jar with the kibasa. That was the joke, and which I found weird, but
You think?
yeah. Anyway,
Did he
so
eat
at
it?
the end of the show, he tells them, go home. There's nothing to see here. There's no
Oh,
more
no.
for you here. And I was like, man. And I did come to find out that not many people didn't pay their tabs, that most of the tabs were paid, but he did send them packing. At the end of the night, I go to pay him. I say, hey, we want to pay you. He said, I'm having tax trouble. You got to pay my daughter. The agent should have told you that. I go, okay, then I guess we're all set. Will you sign our wall? Which everybody signs the wall here. And he said, I'm not signing your piece of shit wall. Every loser who comes through here signs that wall. And I'm like, wow. I go, man. I go, hey, why have you been such a dick? And he goes, what? And I go, you've been a fucking dick.
Good for
Since the
you.
minute you walked in here, I go, I don't understand it. I go, there's no need for you to treat my staff the way you have. There's no need to fucking be such an asshole. I go, you're a fucking dick. And I go, we're done here. And I went in the door and went to lock the door. And he goes, hey, wait. He goes, you didn't tell me where the hotel is. And I go, you don't want to stay in the hotel. Every asshole stays in the hotel. And I locked him out.
God, that had to feel
Wow.
so
I
good.
did. I was like, you know what?
Wow.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Go find your own hotel,
Yeah.
Chachi.
Oh, my God.
Chachi.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Wow.
Well, that was a good story.
That was a real good
I told
story.
that story on Netflix because they were doing a documentary, and then they sent me a screener of the documentary, and it was this sweet love story to Gallagher about what a genius he was and how amazing he was, and everybody kissing his ass, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be on this. I'm gonna be the only person that says he's an asshole, and I was like, please God, don't let me be in this. And we went, and Joel Fragamenting from the Comedy Castle was here doing the interview as well, and I'm panicked. I'm like, what the hell? So I watched the whole thing, and they cut me out,
Oh.
and I was
Completely?
like, thank
Yeah.
God. I wasn't pushing their narrative that they wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I bet you-
thank God.
I bet you a bunch of people were like,
But Joel made it in. Joel had a little piece of it. He was in there. Yeah,
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 that's
that was
cool.
great. Yeah.
There's
So-
probably people like, yeah, he was a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Good for that guy.
That's right.
So, any plugs?
Yeah,
Well,
check out
This will be up
one
like
night
this week.
stands.club, man.
Yeah.
That's our website. We're
And
we're
come
on
see
social media.
Leslie
That's
and
right.
Paul.
Leslie and Paul.
Typically table
they're here-
two.
Yeah.
They're here every week.
And
And,
open
uh,
mics.
Yeah, they're going on 43 years of marriage.
That's right.
So,
Yes.
That's right.
and check out our open mic and all that. So,
Yeah.
all right, great.
Thanks, you guys.
And
It was awesome.
Thanks.
All right. That's
It
it.
was fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.